Will Jamar Chase cost the Bengals a Super Bowl run? That's the poll question, Smitty, and then we'll debate my lead-in. But that's the poll question. Everybody in there chime in. All you guys in the chat, give us what you think. But will Jamar Chase sitting out possibly cost the Bengals an opportunity to beat Mahomes again and a Super Bowl cost him a Super Bowl run? Smitty, go ahead.
I'm going to say no, only because he's not going to miss the entirety of the season. Now, could he miss game one? Could he miss maybe even the first 2 games potentially? Yeah, I believe that. But the thing about Jamar Chase has been a little different than some of these other holdouts is that he's been holding in, meaning that he's been showing up to everything. He's been at practice every day. He's been, to my knowledge, in the film room. He just hasn't been physically practicing, which shows me that he wants to be out there with his teammates. He wants to play. But again, when you're dealing with contract situations, the only leverage that a player has is to sit out. And we've seen it time and time again. That's how they get paid. So his agent is telling him, hey, for business, remove your emotions right now, remove the fact that you want to play and all that, and just sit back and let me work. So that's why he's even sitting now. Jamar wants to play. You don't become that great without putting in the work. It doesn't make sense. The 2 things can't be true. You can't be that great from year one right out the gate and not put in that work. So he won't cost them a championship because he will be there during the big games, during the big moment. But do I think he might miss the first couple games to really show that he's serious? I think he will. And if the offense is sloppy at all that first week, that second week, then the GM might be like, okay, let's go ahead and pay this guy. The same way Emmitt Smith did it years ago with the Cowboys.
Yeah, not even close to the same. A horrible take by you. Let me I'm just kidding, but let me give you a little deeper dive into Smitty's take. The reason it's not even close to the same as Emmitt Smith or any of that other stuff, Joe Burrow's coming off injury. And I'm saying that Joe Burrow is going to come back with a vengeance. Shaved his head. He out here looking like fucking Eminem. And we all like, oh, shit, this guy's about to ball. You and I said he may come out and try to get an MVP. He's going to be on fire this year, blah, blah, blah. Can't do any of that without Jamar Chase. You cannot do that and come out with hype all off season and I'm ready to go. It's like having, a hard wee-wee and then not getting it busted off. But
hold on, the team knows that, right? The GM knows that. So pay him.
Well, but why do you dismiss Jamar Chase knowing it? Like, you always defend the player. It kills me, dog. Like, Jamar Chase has also known this, and the last time I checked, he's under fucking contract right now. Why don't you fulfill your contract, homie? You got a contract right now that you're under. You got a contract that you're going to get next year, dog. How about you play this year and get your homie that you knocked on doors to live next to? By the way, he's under current contract, Smitty.
In that contract, he's underpaid on that current contract. He's underpaid. He's overperformed and outperformed that rookie contract.
He's not underpaid, homie.
He's outperformed that rookie contract. Jamar Chase is a top 5 receiver in the NFL getting paid like a rookie.
Y'all get so butthurt, homie, because the homie got more money already. He butthurt right now because his homie Justin Jefferson signed, and then his other homie CeeDee Lamb signed, and then his other homie A.J. Brown signed. He butthurt right now.
Hold on, keep going.
He butthurt right now.
Keep going. So everybody else around me who I'm either better than or I'm in the same conversation has already got paid. But my smart ass, my loyal ass has to sit around and be like, you know what? It don't matter. I'm going to just keep playing because I'm loyal to the Cincinnati Bengals, and they don't be loyal to me.
What's a contract mean to them? Those other guys are on expiring contract. This guy's on a contract. What does contract mean to you then? So now we don't honor contract? So you really want to just blow up football, don't you? You really want this product to be as shitty as possible. So now we don't honor contracts. Now we can demand trades and don't honor contracts. That's a good product for you, huh? Dog, you're killing me.
Lamb had a year left on his contract too, and he got paid. Okay, but I'm saying, technically speaking, like using your argument, if they did not pay CD right, this season right here, he's technically on contract, on this old contract. They say, you know what? CeeDee Lamb has outplayed this contract, overperformed this contract, all pro. Numbers are right there with Justin Jefferson in terms of the length of their careers. Let's go ahead and pay him now. So my point is, JB, I hear what you're saying about the contract thing, but that's not what That's not what happens, bro, in negotiations in the NFL. They don't wait until their contract is done. That's why there's so much hype and fuss around Dak Prescott right now, because they're like, bro, y'all about to really let Dak play his last year of his contract and then become a free agent and then just decide whatever he wants to do. Remember, that makes no sense. That's not what they do.
I want to be clear here. We're discussing Jamar Chase, okay? He has 2 years left on his contract, homie. 2 fucking years left on his contract, and you're defending this motherfucker sitting out. Just so we're clear, okay? I just want to be clear. We're talking Jamar Chase. I'm not disagreeing with you with the other one. We're talking Jamar Chase. By the way, they just re-upped and gave him some. They maneuvered some things to give him almost $10 million this year, and then in the final non-option of his rookie deal next year, 2025, he's supposed to earn $21 million.
That's nothing, though. Like, that's nothing. Like, $21 million ain't shit.
That's not the point, though. That's not the point you missing, homie. He's under a contract. He has 2 years left. So we're just going to dismiss and not play over my next 2 contracts. Dog, I believe you know he's going to be the highest paid after 25. So why wouldn't you honor your contract? When we start opening up Pandora's box like we are now, so the contracts don't mean shit. And these clubs better start figuring it out. There better be an opt-out for them as well. So if this cat goes out and does some stupid shit and whatever, gets hurt doing some dumb shit that's not football related, well, he needs to be cut then or money given back. If you want to play that game,
most NFL money is not guaranteed. You know that. So they already got a way out.
Signing bonuses are. And the signing bonuses, they're getting generational money.
That's the risk.
They're getting $50 million up front, homie. Like, what do you want?
Yeah, you're getting 50 out of a $136 million contract. So more than half is not guaranteed.
But hold on, though. You're making up numbers, dog. That's not my issue.
That's the market, though. CeeDee Lamb got 4 year, $136 million. Brandon Ayuk got 4 year, I want to say $130 million. So that's the market. That's what he's in. Jamar Chase trying to get Justin Jefferson money. Justin Jefferson at the top of the top. He's getting like $35 million a year.
I get all that. What I'm saying is the guaranteed upfront contract money has nothing to do with what you offered him. That's a you problem. I don't care what they offered him. They offered him $250 million, and I got $50 million up front. And now you're going to compare the 50 to, well, it's only 50% of 250. I don't care about your 250, homie. That's the contract that they offered you. It's not like you earned it yet. This guy's got 2 years left on his contract, and you know damn well he's the biggest piece of the puzzle for Joe Burrow. So if I'm going to knock on doors, Smitty, and I'm going to try to be next to my quarterback and talk all this shit that I'm your boy and I got to live next to you and we played at LSU, we won a natty, we're going to win a Super Bowl. And then you don't want to play for your boy after all year workouts and saying that you're his guy and you're ready to go. You knew this contract was expiring in 2 years, dog. Why now is it a big deal? Because your homie signed and your butt hurts. When you really could just play for your boy, you know you're going to get the highest paid contract. Why aren't you sitting back like, I know I'm about to be the highest paid? You're the same age, homie. He's actually younger. So I'm trying to figure out why now. Like, it's a rookie contract, Smitty. I don't understand he's on a rookie contract. Like, when did we start dismissing the fact that you're on the deal you signed as a rookie? When did you outplay your rookie contract all of a sudden? We know who you are. We know how good you are. So does Justin Jefferson. So are these other guys. But when did we start putting in our brain, just because the homie signed, now I don't have to live up to my contract that I signed as a rookie? Like,
when was Jamar Chase? He was drafted 2021, right? 2021, 2022, 2022, 2023, 2023, 2024. This should be his 4th year. I believe the Bengals might have exercised an extension, like they had an option on the 5th year, I believe. And I think they exercised that. So I think that's why we're saying he has 2 years left. But to my not, if I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm pretty sure it's his actual 4th year, which rookie deals are 4-year deals.
Smitty, I already gave it to you. That's what I told you.
So this year is his 4th year then, correct?
He's about to get 9.8 this year on his rookie deal.
This is 4th year though, right? Coming up.
No, next year, 25 would end his rookie contract, and he would get 21.8 because they re-upped and gave him an April option. So they gave him 21.8 as a rookie to show favor, to say, hey, dog, we know you're the guy. But
I don't think that's why. See, you're looking at it from a standpoint of showing favor. That's not how I'm looking at it. I think they're doing that because they're trying to save money for another year. They're trying to keep him for a fifth year within his rookie deal, to where they don't have to pay him the big money. In my opinion, it's stupid. To your point, if they know they're going to have to pay him, right? Why not pay him now then for you to actually save money? From a business standpoint, it don't actually make sense. Because, okay, let's say Jamar goes out here, balls out again this year, and he balls out again next year. Okay, after that year, you're going to have to pay this dude $42, $43 million a year. If you pay him now, you're only going to have to pay him $34 a year. And then in 2-3 years, that's going to be considered underpaid, right? In 2 years, that's going to be considered probably not even top 10 of a receiver, because the market is the market. It consistently goes up. To me, it's bad business. If you know everything you said about Jamar Chase is true, how important he is to this team, how important he is for Joe Burrow, how important he is for them having a Super Bowl winning opportunity and chance. The Bengals know that too. The GM knows that too. The head coach over there, they know that too. If you know that, you know this guy is that important, why are you being tight with your pockets? You got all this money. Just pay him. The top guy should get paid. It should just be that simple. If I'm an all-pro, I'm one of the best players on your team. It's Joe Burrow. It's Jamar Chase. We are the guys on that offense. Pay me then. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to my 4th year right now. You sign an additional year, or add an additional year, option year to the contract. But at the end of the day, technically speaking, I'm going into my original last year of my rookie deal. This is a time that players go out there and they want to get paid. And most players do that. Again, if Jamar was a shitty player, or he was like I would get it. But he's a baller. Like, there's an argument for Jamar Chase to be the number one, the best receiver in the league. Some people think that. Some people got Jamar over Justin Jefferson because of the yak ability that he has, and the fact that he came in from day one and balled out from day one. There's never been a time Jamar has not played well. So that's my thing, man. That's my only issue with you, man. It's like you care so much about the loyalty part, and I'm a loyal person to a detriment of myself. But that's what you want them to. You want them to say, fuck their long-term careers and their money and their families and their generational wealth, and say, no, you be loyal to the Bengals, to the franchise. You be loyal to your quarterback, and then you'll get paid when you get paid. No, I want to get my money now, because NFL stands for not for long. And God forbid I have an Alex Smith type injury in this next year, and now that money is fucking nowhere. As an NFL player, two things can be true. I can want to play the game. I can love the game, want to win the Super Bowls, want to extend my legacy, make my legacy big, and be proud, be Hall of Fame, all that. But I also want to get paid. Point blank, period. Two things can be true. It's a business. The contract
don't mean shit then. I know it's a business. So then if I'm the owner of the business, guess what, dog? I'm going to start shitting on y'all players. So every time you motherfuckers don't honor your contract, you don't want to honor your contract, I'm going to just start cutting motherfuckers. I'm going to start saying, all right, guess what? Go ahead and fuck up and have a DUI. Cut. Go ahead and do this. I'm taking your money.
And nobody will come to Cincinnati to play.
You only defend one side.
You'll get no free agents, JB.
I want to defend both sides. You honor your contract. We'll make sure that we take care of you. But guess what? You're on a rookie deal, son. This is what you signed. You were on the podium to shake Roger Goodell's hand and say all these sweet nothings about how fucking good you were and how grateful you are to be in the NFL. All of a sudden, though, you got 2 years left on a deal and you don't want to play? Man, you're opening up Pandora's box, dog. I'm just telling you. Breaking news, Smitty.
All right, fellas, we got breaking news here. Bring it up now. So Patrick Surtain, let me make this so we can actually see it here. Patrick Surtain just got extended to the biggest deal for a defensive back in NFL history. 4 years, $96 million extension that includes $77.5 million guaranteed. Breaking news.
Hey, so $77.5 million guaranteed of $96 million.
That's unique. That's
absolutely different. Destroys your fucking take. Destroys it.
JB, stop. I'm not gonna let you get away with that with these fans who don't have the knowledge. You've been around sports way too long and been around the game of football way too long. This is a unique thing. Most players don't get majority of their contract guaranteed. Stop it. Trying to win an argument. Don't come out here and don't bullshit me. You know good and damn well they don't nearly ever get 85% of their contract guaranteed, JB.
Well,
stop.
Here's the thing, Smitty. I'm gonna give you a little history lesson.
Can't let you get that now.
Little history lesson. Deion Sanders did. Troy Aikman did. Guys back in the late 80s and early 90s that signed $50 million signing bonuses, which was unheard of. Troy Aikman actually got $1 million more than Dion because Dion signed a $49 million deal. Troy Aikman, they gave him a $50 million deal back in the day, and these contracts were nowhere close to 150, 250, 300 million. So signing bonuses have been a big-time proportionate deal when it comes to your overall contract. It has happened for a long time. Michael Irvin was also another one that the percentage of their signing bonus was way, way more. You're acting as if this is brand new. It's not, homie.
I'm saying majority of NFL, their contracts are not guaranteed to this level. You can always find people and pick out people in the pot. Majority of NFL is not like that. By the way, real quick, JB. Hold on. By the way, do you know that Patrick Surtain, the Broncos picked up his 5th-year option of $19.8 million earlier here in this offseason to keep him under contract through the 2025 season? The exact same situation as Jamar Chase. They did that just to have security to keep him under contract, and then they went ahead and re-upped him. Literally, he got drafted the exact same year, the exact same season. Right. And this is what happened. So, is Jamar still stupid and he's still selfish now?
You're making my point. Did he say he was sitting out though, homie? Did Surtain sit out?
Because he didn't need to, because obviously the Broncos was paying him. That's why. His agent said, you don't need to sit out. You're getting paid. You're good.
No sense, homie. This guy wasn't sitting out. He was honoring his contract. You actually make no sense whatsoever.
Every franchise is different. Obviously, different Broncos was having a conversation with the agent. No, they ain't know that. They have a conversation. They don't do that again. They have a conversation with the agent, let him know that he's going to get paid.
This guy picks and chooses his excuses. How many excuses does this guy have? More than the attendance office at school. God damn.
You think every business is the same? You think ESPN is Fox and Fox is ESPN and Bleacher Report is TNT and Turner? Every network ain't the fucking same. So if homie and ESPN getting paid, don't mean homie and Fox is getting paid. That don't work. It ain't the same thing. I'm in a different franchise, homie.
No, homie. Isn't the NFL the NFL? What are you talking about?
But these franchises are making the decision on who they paying.
Are they not under the NFL umbrella and they signed a deal to be on a team under the NFL franchise? This ain't ESPN and Fox comparison, homie. It's NFL. What are we talking about? He got drafted the same year. They got drafted the same year, Smitty. Right? You just said it. Same year. Okay. Yes. Why did this guy honor the contract and this other guy ain't, and you're defending one, not the other?
I'm explaining to you right now. He got paid before the year was over, before his contract was over. It was nothing to sit out. He's not fighting anything. If I go to my boss today and I'm like, hey, I need some more money. I've overperformed my contract. That's what it is. And my boss said, you know what? You're right. You have done that. Let's work on that behind the scenes. We're gonna get a deal done before the season starts. Okay, bet. I have no reason to sit out. I'm happy. We agreed. But if I'm on the other end and I say, hey, these are my numbers, these are my stats. I've outperformed this contract. I would like to get paid before my 4th and technically my last year of my rookie deal. Let's make it happen. And they're like, well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, now it's a dilemma. It's a different scenario is what I'm trying to explain to you, JB. It's not the exact same situation in Denver that it is over here with Cincinnati. Cincinnati, the Bengals have always been cheap as hell. I wish I could call TJ Houshmandzadeh right now. He will break you down exactly how cheap they've always been when it comes to contract, when it comes to facilities, when it comes to food. The Cincinnati Bengals are cheap. They always have compared to any other franchise. The Broncos, one of the most luxurious fucking franchises in NFL history, they're not a cheap franchise. So it makes sense that he got paid. I'm gonna tell you it's a difference. Don't compare Surtain to Jamar Chase in Cincinnati. Don't do that. But look at the money though. So now you understand why you think Jamar ain't seeing this. He's looking back like, damn, okay, so these other franchises actually do pay their best players historical numbers when they go out there and bust their ass and perform. Huh? You don't say. So hell yeah, I'm gonna keep sitting out because I want to get paid money. CeeDee Lamb, who you were complaining about weeks ago for sitting out this whole time, look what happened to him. He sat out, and right before the season, boom, $34 million a year, which means it worked. Because in Dallas, they do that all the time. Fucking Ezekiel Elliott, when he was in his prime and he was about to get paid, had to sit out. The man was in Mexico chilling during camp. Boom, got paid. These teams, these owners are trying to like play this cat and mouse game with the players and see who will give up first, who will give in first. And if the player can just stick it out, 9 times out of 10, they get paid. Point blank, period. That's what it is.
So
yes,
Jamar is going to look at another franchise And now but all of them are individual though, right? You just said they're all individual, but this guy's looking at another franchise and going to dictate what their franchise does. Makes sense. Got it.
He's looking at the market of receiver position, period. He's looking at top players and seeing them get paid. Then he's looking specifically at his own market where Amon-Ra St. Brown is getting $30 million a year. AJ Brown is getting like $32 a year. Justin Jefferson, who's my teammate in college, who I'm friends with, and who probably talks to behind the scenes, he's getting paid $35 a year. CeeDee Lamb just got paid last week, $34 a year. It makes IU just got $30 million a year. I'm like, hold on, homie. Yeah, like I'm that guy. I'm in that breath. Why the fuck am I waiting for? That makes no sense, homie. That makes no sense.
Contracts were up, dog. This guy has 2 years left. Stop making excuses.
You will never negotiate money for us on this show. Please, if you ever get a brand, that brand you was referring to, let me handle it.
God damn.
Do not negotiate.
Excuses.
You would take pennies and dimes.
No, that's like me saying, hey, guess what? Our numbers aren't shit yet, but we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. So pay us, please.
That's what you do. It's called projections.
No, it's not.
It's called projections. Brands take chances off of you. They look at what you've already done. They think about what you might become, and they sign a deal with you. That's what brands do. Literally, I signed brand deals to an event in February. We said these are our projections. These are who's pulling up. This is what we're doing. They gave me money. They became a sponsor. Boom. That's business, homie.
We'll see,
homie.
We'll see how it works.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Yeah,
he'll get paid.
History of life never done it, but now all of a sudden your generation.
He'll be paid 34-35 million in next week or so.
We know he will. He will. But he might miss. He's gonna miss a game though. So
that's the GM's fault then, homie.
No, it's not, homie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Contract.
Why the hell would I? Hold on. This is my last thing. If I'm a franchise and I know I'm going to pay a player, right? Why would I wait until he misses a game to pay him? If I know in my back of my head I'm gonna pay him, just pay him now. Then it's stupid. It's stupid.
I wouldn't. That's all I'm telling you.
Cool. I stand on business then. Don't pay him then. Cool.
I won't pay him. I wouldn't.
Cool.
Who set out 1 year? Bell? Was it Bell?
Le'Veon Bell, and his career got messed up. It was later in his career as a running back. He was around that age, I think 28, so close to 30, and he was done. Jamar Chase is in his peak prime. If the Bengals don't want to pay him, cool. He'll go somewhere else and somebody else will pay him. That's simple.
Even though you're on a 2-year contract that you signed with that franchise. But, yeah. Makes
sense.
He
has one. Never mind.
Yeah. They'll never agree on that. So, it's a good topic to start the show with. So, it is what it is. But that's
you never like players getting paid at any level. So, I do.
But not when you have a contract and not when you've agreed to something. So, you're okay with decommitting and not honoring and that's that shitty ass.
He didn't want an option on the 5th year. That's what they did. The team had the option. That's no control of him. Technically speaking, he's going into his last year of his rookie deal. That's a fact. A rookie contract is 4 years. They have a 5th year option. That's what it is. So you keep saying it's 2 years. You acting like he played 2 years and then was like, all right, fuck, get my money. No, that's not the case. He's played 3 seasons, going to his 4th year of his rookie deal. Now he wants to get paid. That's a normal thing. Look it up. I ain't making shit up. This is a history. Look it up.
Hey, let me ask you something. So
don't ask me nothing. I don't want to answer your question.
If you knew this and you have an agent that's supposed to be a professional in this profession, in this business, why the fuck you sign the paper, homie? Why'd you fucking sign the paper? Why did you sign it, homie? Answer me that question. Riddle me that, homie. Why did you sign it then if you knew so goddamn much? Why did you put that ink on that paper? That's just to your point. Are you going to sign a contract with fucking DraftKings if they're going to fuck us in 2 years? No, you're not, Smitty, because you just said you know the business. So now make it make sense. Why the fuck did you sign it?
And if you know the business, you know the history of the business, you understand that what I'm doing, that ain't. You didn't say nothing hard right there. If I know the business, then I understand that this is what this has been happening for fucking decades. Players sit out for decades. Players sit out in year 3 for decades if they don't get paid. That's what happens. Period. You gotta sign a rookie deal. You can't go into the league with no contract, motherfucker. That's what you gotta do. That makes no sense.
Your generation can't stand on business.
Your generation started this gangster shit. That's the problem. Your generation started this gangster contract stuff. Y'all set out. Y'all set out.
You have no honor to anything, dog. No, you don't honor nothing. Your word means nothing. That's the wrong with y'all generation. Your word means nothing.
And your generation, y'all business acumen is fucking subpar. It's low. Y'all don't get paid. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all ain't got no money. So I mean,
we had the country. We had the country, and now
y'all loyal and broke. So that's cool.
B-Rob ruined this motherfucker.